the sun. This guy don't know. Everybody call me now.
We are located at number 3 Nargosta Street in Orange Walk Town. Call us at 673-2324. Send us a message at 661-2721. Power FM Internet Radio, the driving force of internet radio in Belize. Power FM, more power.
Todos los beliceños en Belice y el mundo sintonizan el programa número 1, Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza. Para noticias impactantes, temas candentes, noticias de última hora, invitados especiales y mucho más. Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza en Power FM, de lunes a viernes, a partir de las 7 de la mañana. Haz valer tu opinión
al 673-2324
o envía tu texto al 661-2721 y visita nuestra página web al www.powerfm955belize.com. Inicie su mañana todos los días con Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza y manténgase informado.
Home, home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my old Belize, old home, Belize, old home, Belize. Take me back to my old home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días, Orange Walk. Malopkin, Corozal. Buenos días, good morning. Buiti Binafi. Manin. Son las 7:08, las 7:08. Estamos en el 95.5. Estamos en el octavo de finales en la Copa del Mundo. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Man, I'm telling you. I am telling you. What a weekend. Qué fin de semana. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful morning. It's a great morning. Remember that we are on Power FM 95.5. We are in the heart of Orange Walk Town. Estamos en el corazón de Orange Walk. Power FM 95.5. También nos encontramos Power Internet Radio en www.powerfm955belize.com. Power FM Internet Radio. Y recuerden que estamos las 24/7, ¿ok? 24/7. Dándole el servicio a nuestra gente, a los cañeros, cañeras, a los que laboran, a los que se levantan cada mañana a trabajar el suelo. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Thank you. A todos los negocios pequeñitos, los negocios chiquititos, los negocios chicos, los negocios medianos. También saludamos a los grandes, ¿ok? Ay, ay, ay. Hoy es lunes. Hoy es día. Hoy es día alegre, ¿ok? Se han destrozado corazones, pero se han destrozado con mucha, mucha alegría. Así fue el equipo de Cabo Verde cuando Cabo Verde se enfrentó a lo que es la Argentina. ¡Qué gran partidazo! ¡Qué gran juego! En la Copa del Mundo. En la Copa del Mundo. Y Babi no llega, ¿ok? Babi dice él quiere su día libre. Pues estamos en lo que son octavos de finales. Argentina y Cabo Verde 3-2. Gran partidazo. Colombia y gana 1-0. Canadá y Morocco. Así es, Morocco 3, Canadá 0. Paraguay y Francia. Francia 1, Paraguay 0. Y ayer el que nos derrotó, ayer el que nos destrozó. Ayer se fue mi Brasil. Se fue Brasil, se fue el grande. Se fue Neymar Jr. Se fueron los brasileños. 2-1 contra Noruega. Norway. Así es, y también lo que esperábamos. Esperamos a ver algo diferente. Esperamos a ver nuestros vecinos mexicanos que jugaran el partidazo que jugaron en contra de lo que es Ecuador. Pero les voy a decir, tenían todo. Tenían los toques, tenían el control, tenían la pelota, tenían el juego. Pero eso no te hace ganar los partidos. Lo que te hace ganar partidos es meter goles, ¿ok? Y lo que es mi gran país, México, la tierra de mis abuelos. Así es. Llegaron contra Inglaterra. Les voy a decir, como se lo dije a todo el mundo, mi equipo, estoy apoyando a los ingleses. Right, Mr. Derek? We are supporting England. Apoyamos a Inglaterra. desde niño, desde el tiempo de lo que es la Copa del Mundo del 78, cuando estaban jugando los ingleses, cuando Gary Lineker y todo ese equipazo inglés de la Copa del Mundo, la Copa del Mundo del 78, ¿verdad? Ok, así es. Les voy a decir que fue bien hermoso esos tiempos. am, y es algo que yo me puedo recordar, que yo me puedo recordar de la Copa del Mundo del 78. am, Ahí Inglaterra cuando estaba Brian Greenhoff, así es el inglés. Ahí también estaban cuando se enfrentaron a lo que fue la Argentina. Ahí así es, ¿ok? Les voy a decir que fue algo espectacular, me acuerdo muy bien. ah, Así con Dave Clement, Trevor Cherry, ahí para Stan Bowles, ahí también estaban los italianos, recuerdo los italianos, Roberto Vedega. Pero sí les voy a decir que fue algo bien interesante. En ese tiempo éramos una nación colonial. We were a colonial country in 1978. Todavía no habíamos conseguido nuestra independencia hasta, hasta después que nosotros podemos decir cuando, cuando nosotros nos enfrentamos siempre a lo que es la Copa del Mundo, ¿verdad? Am, y después en México de 1982, siempre los vamos también a estar recordando de la Copa del Mundo. No, ese fue en España, España 82. Ok, y los ingleses una vez más estuvieron ahí en España. Ok, ahí también les voy a decir que fue algo, ese tiempo era West Germany, ¿verdad? Así es, cuando West Germany ganó la final ahí en el Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, ahí en Madrid, el equipazo, el equipazo de Alemania. Alemania. Ok, qué gran equipo Alemania. Y nosotros siempre estamos con Alemania. We were always fans of Germany. Y los ingleses, sorry, los ingleses. No sé por qué siempre digo Germany cuando es Inglaterra. Siempre digo Germany y digo Inglaterra. Y me quedan viendo, Sunny. No es Alemania, Sunny, es Inglaterra. Yes, it's England. Oh, sí. En español no es Alemania, en español es Inglaterra, ¿verdad? Ya, Inglaterra. Un país que fue, que fue la madre patria de lo que es Belice, the mother country of Belize, como lo que fuimos un tiempo colonial. Y, y le debemos que tener un poco de ir a ese país, ¿verdad? We're supposed to vex with that country after our independence, after we saw how they ripped us, después que nos dimos a conocer cómo violaron este país. Pero les voy a decir que siempre hay muchos que le tienen ese cariño, ese amor a la madre patria de Inglaterra. Y en fútbol siempre han sido equipazos grandes. Vemos el Barclays Premier League en lo que son la televisión. Y conocemos a los jugadores ingleses que siempre están, como Harry Kane, como Bellingham, que juega ahí con Real Madrid. Y no dijeron nada de Rashford. Ayer no mencionaron absolutamente nada de lo que es Rashford. Rashford no jugó el partido. No mencionaron si Rashford tenía tarjetas. No mencionaron si Rashford está lastimado. No mencionaron absolutamente del inglés Marcus Rashford. Vamos a ver qué nos va a decir. ah, um, ¿Qué nos va a decir el internet de Marcus Rashford, que no jugó ayer? no jugó contra México y hacemos la pregunta, ¿por qué, verdad? ¿Por qué es que Rashford no jugó en contra de lo que es Marcus Rashford? ¿Por qué no jugó en contra de México? Hay preguntas para hacer del inglés Marcus Rashford que no jugó el día de ayer. ¿Qué pasó con Marcus Rashford? Okay, what happened to him that he did not play yesterday? So there's questions, ¿verdad? Siempre hay preguntas para hacer. No jugó ayer el inglés Marcus Rashford. No jugó ayer. No dijeron por qué. No sé, los mexicanos no hablaron absolutamente nada de Rashford. ¿Por qué es que no jugó lo que es este, este jugador inglés con lo que es descendencia jamaiqueño? Okay, I want to tell you that Michael Rashford has, I think he has lineage of Jamaica. Okay, his Jamaica lineage. Mr. Marcus Rashford was born on the 31st of October in 1997 in Manchester and raised in Fallowfield, Whittington, in the Winstonshire area of the city. He is the paternal Jamaican descent of maternal Kittian descent with his grandmother born in West Indies island of St. Kitts. ¿Verdad? Mira que tiene raíces, Marcus Rashford tiene raíces caribeños. And siempre es algo especial, ¿verdad? Es algo especial para nosotros de Marcus Rashford. Pero ayer no jugó el inglés. A ver si va a estar en el otro partido cuando se enfrenten en Noruega. ¿Ok? Y ayer Diana me dijo, Dad, perdiste. Le digo, sí, perdí el equipo, pero me muevo yo en la otra fase. I lost the game against Mexico. My heart was with Mexico. Julio Barrera, te quiero decir que mi corazón estaba contigo ayer, mi corazón estaba con México, pero no la hicimos, Julio. Pero sí te voy a decir que estoy alegre. Estoy alegre de cómo sucedió, cómo pasó el equipazo, los partidos, los grandes, and we are happy, okay? We are happy to see all that is going on in the World Cup. Y los partidos van a quedar más interesantes. The games will stay better. Y muchos me dicen, Sani, pero ese no fue penal, Sani, eso no fue para tanto. Pues no es que es para tanto, son las reglas. Ok, son las reglas de lo que es este deporte del fútbol. Una vez que haya contacto, ¿verdad? Como que si fue demasiado para lo que son el portero mexicano cuando tocó a lo que es a lo que es el jugador inglés y le llamaron penal. Algo que yo creo que no fue para tanto, pero el inglés sintió cuando el portero lo tocó y se tiró el inglés, y claro que sí, consiguió el inglés lo que buscaba, consiguió el penal, consiguió el penal, y cuando consiguió el penal, pues ni modos, ok, ese es el juego, that's the game, and that is how it happened. Así es que vamos a continuar nosotros con esto, y vamos a estar mostrando ahora que hoy estará jugando equipazos. All right. Hoy van a estar jugando equipazos y vamos a estar hablando de lo que es los partidos de hoy. Today the games will be playing, and then we're going to see the schedule for today, where Brazil, se fue México. Norway will be facing England. Okay, Noruega se estará enfrentando a lo que es Inglaterra. Hoy dos partidazos grandísimos también. Hoy se encuentra lo que es España y Portugal. Portugal and Spain estarán jugando el día de hoy a la 1 de la tarde, at 1 o'clock. Spain and Portugal will be playing. Y a las 6 de la tarde estará jugando los Estados Unidos y Bélgica. ¿Ok? Los Estados Unidos y Bélgica. Si no fuera por lo que es el presidente Trump, estaría 2000% con los Estados Unidos, pero te voy a decir que ahí que gane el que tenga más suerte, ¿verdad? Que tenga más oportunidades entre los Estados Unidos y Bélgica. Let it be, you know. Ayer estuve viendo en el Face una señora estaba caminando en las calles de los Estados Unidos, ella y su niñita, y llegaron los sinvergüenzas de ICE y pobrecita, la arrestaron, la separaron de su hija. Y qué tristeza verlo, you know. As I was watching yesterday when the lady was walking in the streets of the United States, and ICE dropped upon them, and they forcefully, they separated the baby from their mother, you know, and boy, that really hurts. It really hurts to see that happen, and man, I was very upset to see that, but that's how it works. Miss Clarita Marin, buenos días. Good morning, Miss Clarita Marin. Ahí para Miss Maria Cocom, buenos días, Miss Mar. And thank you too for choosing Power FM. I just want to say happy birthday to you. Miss Maria celebrated her 18th birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. Miss Maria Cocom celebrating her birthday yesterday. Family and friends, wow, wonderful. Fem, buenos días, good morning, ahí en lo que es Guinea Grass. Ahí para Raúl Santoya desde lo que es Fort Worth, Texas. Buenos días, Raulito, y muchas gracias también por estar con nosotros. Hasta ahí en San Esteban, ahí para Paulita Castillo. Buenos días, Miss Paulita. Ahí en San Esteban saludamos a la familia Osorio, a la familia Arjona, a la familia Vega. Buenos días, la familia Cortés, la familia Castillo. Buenos días. Gracias. Ahí especialmente ahí para Bilú, ahí para Gaby, ahí Cancino. Buenos días. Good morning to you. Gracias siempre por la fiel sintonía, lo que es el 95.5. La familia González, la familia Rodríguez, ahí la familia Pat, ahí para Julián Pat. Buenos días. Ahí para Danga, ahí para Coco, ahí para todo el mundo. Chavo, buenos días. Good morning. Y muchas bendiciones como siempre. Ahí para Ana Marie, que se encuentra también ahí en lo que es el Benque. Buenos días. Vilma Estrada. Gracias, Vilmita. Hasta ahí en Silgrass. Siempre ahí con nosotros. Ok. No Dunsane se fue a penalti, dice Raúl Santoya. ¿Quién se fue a penalti? Clarita Marín. Ahí para Edita Q. Buenos días. Gracias. Pues hoy vamos a estar viendo los partidazos de lo que es Portugal y España, los Estados Unidos y Bélgica, Portugal and Spain, please, at 1 o'clock, and the USA and Belgium will be playing at 6 o'clock. And tomorrow at 10 o'clock, las 10 de la mañana, Argentina, Luis Kelly, Argentina se estará enfrentando a lo que es Egipto, Egypt. And I'm telling you, don't take away your eyes from Egypt, okay? Don't take, listen to me, escúchenme, no le quiten la vista a Egipto, porque están jugando los egiptos, ¿ok? Y Suecia a las 2 de la tarde, Suecia se estará enfrentando a lo que es Colombia, Suecia y Colombia. Mañana son 3 partidazos y el último será Francia y Morocco a las 14 horas, 2 de la tarde. So tomorrow we got three ball games, 3 partidos, Argentina y Egipto, Suecia y Colombia, Francia y Morocco mañana, y ese es el último partido de lo que es al pase a lo que es el 8 octavo, okay? So, man, I'm telling you. All right, so today is Portugal and Spain, USA and Belgium. Tomorrow, Argentina and Egypt at 10 o'clock in the morning. Argentina and Egypt at 10 o'clock in the morning. Switzerland and Colombia at 2 o'clock. And France and Morocco. 2 o'clock. Y los dos están jugando en las 14 horas. ¿Pero por qué? ¿Pero por qué? No me hagas esto, por favor. No me hagas esto porque queremos ver el equipo, a los morocos estar jugando mañana. ¿Pero por qué los dos a las 14 horas? ¿Pero por qué? No le podían darle siquiera a las 6 de la tarde a Francia y a Morocco. No se lo dieron, ¿ok? No se lo dieron, José Luis Kelly. ¿Por qué lo están haciendo tan cruel? Que los dos partidazos serán a las 2 de la tarde mañana. Mañana Colombia y Suecia. Mañana Colombia y Suecia a las 14 horas, 2 de la tarde. Y también dice el 9. No. Ya son cuartos de finales, Sani. Ya son quarterfinals. No. Mañana solo son dos. 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 Mañana solo son dos, ¿ok? Mañana solo son dos, porque hasta el jueves, el 9, juega Francia y Morocco. Ok, Francia y Morocco juegan el jueves a las 9 de julio. Ya me estaba fallando el corazón aquí. Aquí, Kelly. No estaba viendo las fechas, pero mañana es Argentina y Egipto y Suecia y Colombia. Perfecto para ver los dos partidos. Perfecto. María Julia Correa, buenos días. Good morning to you. Ahí para lo que es, ahí para Miss Hilde. Ahí también para Mr. Javier, good morning. Ahí para Javier. Ahí también para Mira. Ahí para Papacito. Ahí para Prisma. Ahí para Paulita, buenos días. Y todos ahí en Highway Purified Water, ahí en Carmelita, todos ustedes ahí, muchas gracias por estar con nosotros esta mañana. Ahí para Osmond Villasis, ahí quedó con el corazón destrozado ahí en el parque anoche. No se pudo mover después de las pantallas grandes que estuvo viendo a México y lo que es Inglaterra. ¿A dónde estaba Miss Mags? No vi a Miss Mags en el parque. Miss Maggie Burgos, buenos días, Mags. Love you siempre, ¿ok? No te vimos ahí en lo que es el parque. O abandonaste a Osmond después que perdió México, ¿ok? ¿Qué pasó ayer, Miss Mags? No la vi en el parque ayer. Anoche solo vi a Osmond, a todos los que estaban en el parque, gustando lo que es en la pantalla grande ahí en el parque, que siempre están ahí el público, el pueblo, ¿verdad? Qué lindo, qué bello. Ok, lo estamos preparando cuando Belize vaya a la Copa del Mundo. Ok, y también les voy a decir que físicamente México ganó Inglaterra. Physically, Mexico won England physically. Mexico won England in more control of the ball. Mexico won England. ¿Qué? Italia, ¿verdad? Italy. ¿Qué me pasa, Sani? Sani, ¿qué te pasa esta mañana, Sani? México ganó a Inglaterra más en control de la pelota. México ganó a Inglaterra en más tiros al arco. México ganó a Inglaterra en más tiros de esquina. México ganó a Inglaterra por más emoción del partido. Pero Inglaterra ganó a México por meter 3 goles sobre los 2 de lo que fue Inglaterra. Así es, Juanita Escalante, buenos días, good morning to you. Ahí para Javier, ahí para Miss Ana Martínez, ahí para todos ahí en lo que es Human Garden Delights, buenos días. A todos ahí en West Track que los escuchan, good morning West Track. Ahí también les dice, Sunny, no te olvides de Arby's, ¿ok? Ok, ahí para George, buenos días George. Ahí para George Wright, buenos días. Ahí para Tony Novello. Ahí para Mr. Abe. Ahí para Orny. Good morning to you guys, ¿ok? Ahí en lo que es Arby's. Ahí en Arby's, donde todos son familia en Arby's. Alison Swayze. Ahí en Carolina Village, ahí en Corozal. Buenos días, Alison. Man, I'm noticing that you enjoy the games, all right? Enjoying the games. Pero no todo fue solo fútbol. Everything that happened on the weekend was just not football. It was our Running Rebels. Así es. Running Rebels. Orange Walk Running Rebels. Ganó a lo que es el Belize City Defenders. 60-55. Así fue el segundo partido de lo que es el baloncesto. El segundo de lo que son 5, right? It's 2 out of 5 and it's 1-1. The series is tied 1-1. The City Defenders won in Belize City and the Running Rebels won here in Orange Walk. And I think the next game, Big Sancho, aquí se juega, ¿verdad? Big Sancho, ¿dónde estás? Levántate, man. Levántate, Big Sancho. Wake up, man. Wake up, Big Sancho. Wake up. Okay? You gotta wake up, Big Sancho. Hoy es lunes, ¿ok, Sancho? Te tienes que levantarte para chambear, cuate. Get up, man. ¿Ok? Está haciendo Egyptian workout en la mañana cuando todos salen a caminar, a correr, a montar bicicleta, a estar brincando y está haciendo papalik. Big Sancho está haciendo Egyptian workout. ¿Ustedes saben cómo hacían los egipcios su ejercicio? Ellos se acostaban y les traían los mejores vinos, los mejores quesos, los mejores pedazos de jamón, tocino. Así hacían los egipcios sus workouts. Yep, it's the Running Rebels 60-55. And we look forward for game 3. Ok, estamos viendo ya para el juego 3 de la serie. Pero son las 7:36. It's 7:36. Le damos gracias al Ministerio de Salud y Bienestar, the Ministry of Health and Wellness. And I want to tell you this, you got to get ready, okay? Look at what's going on because we have retrovirus vaccines in the country of Belize from northwest, east, from west to east. Estamos todos.
Rotavirus is a leading cause of severe watery diarrhea and vomiting in young children. It can lead to dangerous dehydration and hospital visits. The good news? The rotavirus vaccine is now available countrywide. It is given in drops at 2, 4, and 6 months of age. Protect your child. Visit your nearest health clinic today. El rotavirus es una de las principales causas de diarrea acuosa severa y vómitos en niños. Puede causar deshidratación severa y hospitalizaciones. La buena noticia es que la vacuna contra el rotavirus ya está disponible. Se administra por gotas orales a los 2, 4 y 6 meses de edad. Protege tu bebé. Visite hoy su centro de salud más cercano.
Man, I'm telling you, protect that baby, right? Protect that baby. Make sure that baby get a rotavirus vaccine. It's oral, ¿ok? Sé que muchos no queremos llevar a nuestros nenes porque los pinchan, María Julia Correa. Cuando los pinchan, los sentimos y gritan los bebés. Pero este es oral, ¿ok? So you gotta take your child, go to the nearest health center or hospital near you and get your rotavirus, ¿ok? Get your rotavirus shot. It's very important. Um, just monitor the kids and see what's happening. Get it going, all right? Please get it going. Sonia, las 7:38 las 7:38 en deportes. Pues ahí seguimos con la Copa del Mundo. El Running Rebels del baloncesto también están en las finales. Ok. Y ya va a estar comenzando también lo que es la liga. La liga ya estará comenzando también el Premier Football League. Yo creo que este mes ya arranca porque van a comenzar a estar jugando lo que es también. Estamos esperando ver que también esté jugando lo que es los Verdes de Premier, de lo que fueron los campeones del Premier League de Belice. Estarán jugando ya los juegos de CONCACAF y Verdes se alista, ¿ok? Verdes se alista en lo que es los próximos juegos que están ya preparándose. They are getting ready. And they're going, ¿ok? Los equipos se están preparando igual como se prepara Port Loyola, se prepara también lo que es San Pedro, se prepara lo que es los subcampeones Progreso también se preparan para lo que es los partidos, pero más los Verdes, ¿verdad? Que se preparan para estar jugando el martes, el 28 de julio, a las 6 de la tarde en lo que es el FFB Stadium, a donde Verdes se estará enfrentando a Motagua de Honduras. Ok, qué partidazo eso será. What a big game that will be. Verdes FC playing Motagua of Honduras on July the 28th. Ese es el equipo de lo que es Norman Tilleman Núñez, ¿verdad? That was Norman Tilleman Núñez team, Motagua, when he moved from Belize and went to Honduras. That's where he played, in Motagua. Vamos a estar viendo esto muy cerca. We're going to see, we will continue seeing this as close as we can. Y también les quiero decir que siempre sigue Ada Córdoba también como lo que es director técnico de lo que es San Pedro Pirates, la primera femenina, the first female to coach a big league in Belize team. San Pedro, Ada Córdoba, she continues to head San Pedro. No sabe, Charlie Slosher se va ahí con las Piratas en San Pedro. Ok, también Charlie Slosher dice Club Atlético San Pedro. Club Atlético. No. Charlie Slosher se va con quién? Charlie Slosher, New Chapter Stronger dice Charlie Slosher, welcome to the Pirates, las Piratas. ¿Las Piratas de dónde? Las Piratas de San Pedro. ¿Y cómo dice aquí que será lo que es las Piratas? Ada Córdoba, next coaching staff, San Pedro. Y aquí dice que Charlie Slosher se va también a lo que es esta San Pedro. Vamos a estar aprendiendo un poquito más, okay? We're going to be learning a little bit more about what's going on. But it's exciting for us to know all what is happening. Pero también está lo que es nuestro equipo, Progreso FC, que es bien silenciosos, pero ahí vamos, ¿ok? Ahí vamos con Progreso FC, que siguen ahí trabajando, haciendo todo lo posible en lo que es el fútbol beliceño. Pero son ya las 7:42, las 7:42. Buenos días una vez más, Orange Walk. Buenos días, Corozal. Buenos días, Belice. Y claro que sí, dándole gracias a todo el público beliceño. Ayer me dijeron, Sani, ¿te diste cuenta cómo hacen los japoneses cuando ellos terminan de jugar un partido? Les digo, ¿cómo es que hacen los japoneses? Recogen la basura, Sani, limpian el estadio los japoneses cuando terminan el partido de fútbol. Y dije, oh, sí, 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 sí. Y nosotros en Belice también esperamos que limpiemos, ¿verdad? Que tiremos la basura a donde debe que ser. Así es que the Ministry of Sustainable Development, Climate Change and Solid Waste Management, que está abajo de lo que es the environment, dice, vamos a cuidar Belice, vamos a cuidar nuestro país, recogiendo y poniendo la basura a donde debe que ir.
What happens when one person decides to make a change? In communities across Belize, we're seeing the answer.
Hi, I'm Kayla Linares. I love being outside and surrounded by nature. When I heard about the national cleanup, I signed up right away. I don't litter, and I help clean up Belize, one piece of trash at a time.
It starts with one choice, one moment, one step towards something better. Across our beautiful country, everyday heroes are making a difference. In just one day, nearly 2,000 volunteers collected over 40,000 pounds of garbage. From local groups to national partners, Belizeans are uniting to protect what we love. Every cleanup, every piece of properly disposed waste, every conversation, it all creates a ripple effect. But we can't just continue to clean up after everybody's mess. Let's prevent it and be proactive, not reactive. Because remember, our Belize, our responsibility. Bine.
Our Belize, our responsibility. Bin it. ¿Ok? Y quiero decir que también el nuevo ministro de lo que es policía, el honorable Julius Spat, que es ministro de policía por 3 meses, están haciendo nuevos cambios en lo que es como las operaciones del sistema policíaca. I want to say also that Minister of Police, holding over for 3 months, the Honorable Julius Spat. You know, the Honorable Julius Spat is dealing with looking at crime and dealing with it differently, okay? Estamos viendo que eso es lo que está haciendo el señor Julius Spat con lo que es el mandatario máximo, el comisionado de policías, el señor Rosado. Police Department, new minister, new approach, new dealing with violent crimes and gangs, but no more SPU, no more SPU. So the police senior command has announced a major change in how it interfaces with gangs and responds to social violence. The Office of the Commissioner of Police sent a message announcing that a new unit will be formed named the Violence Prevention and Enforcement Team, the VPAET. Okay, Violence Prevention and Enforcement Team. It will include the Special Patrol Unit, Eastern Division, inclusive of San Pedro Special Patrol Unit, established as a separate national unit to be known as the Violence Prevention and Enforcement Team, the VPAET, under the command of ASP Rodney Jones. It will be responsible for the coordinated management of high-risk offenders through target monitoring, preventative patrol, proactive engagement, and focused enforcement operations designed to disrupt criminal leadership, deter violent offending, and reduce serious crime. ASP Jones, Assistant Superintendent of Police Jones, will be answerable to Senior Superintendent Christopher Noble, who is being assigned over supervisory responsibility for the leading intelligence unit, the Gang Intelligence Investigation and Interdiction Unit, the G13, and the newly established Violence Prevention and Enforcement Team, the VPAET. The police command says this will integrate three complementary pillars of our gang violence reducing strategy. A police message says the integration of these three units under a single command will strengthen operational coordination, improve information sharing, eliminate duplication of efforts, and ensure a more effective response to gang violence and other senior criminal threats. The changes represent a major shift in approach to tackling violent crimes in the country of Belize. Así es que las unidades que tenían diferentes líderes, y este está haciendo el otro, este está haciendo el otro, este está haciendo el otro, y todos están trabajando como que si uno es mejor que el otro porque todos tienen diferentes jefes. Ahora están uniendo todo abajo de un nuevo nombre, lo que es Violence Prevention and Enforcement Team, de VPAET, y estos, y también el G13, y también el Special Branch, todo el Special, todo va a estar juntos. They will be together, okay? They will be together, they will be under one commander, which is Mr. Christopher Noble. Y estamos viendo que esto se está viendo algo interesante para que estén coordinando todos en la misma página, everybody in the same page. Unos están diciendo aquí, Sunny, what about police violence? There's a lot of police violence, still yet police taking advantage of citizens. Pues eso es algo que les voy a decir, que hay there is an office that you can go and report any police violence and video them. You can video. The police cannot do nothing if you are videoing them. Y eso es la verdad. Sasha Ramos, buenos días. Good morning to you, Sasha. And that's exactly what we got to do, okay? Pero son las 7:51 minutos. Las 7:51 aquí en el 95.5. Y el Partido Unido del Pueblo, the People's United Party, had their big day. Had their big day in San Pedro, La Isla Bonita. All right? It was a party council meeting that happened at La Isla Bonita. And definitely, boy, it was amazing to see the People's United Party, Prime Minister John Briceño, giving his speech and telling the people exactly what the PUP is doing. All right, Prime Minister John Briceño doing some work for his party, and he's working. Okay, Prime Minister is working, and definitely we saw that. Okay, let's see where Prime Minister is this morning. Okay, vamos a ver el primer ministro John Briceño doing what he's doing. And man, no puso su speech aquí el primer ministro, pero sí voy a decir that Prime Minister John Briceño is serious in making a lot of changes in the country of Belize, and he is wasting no time to making sure that these things happen, okay, that these things be for the betterment of all Belizeans. Y eso es lo que tal vez nosotros vamos a estar siempre viendo, que estas cosas pasen para lo que es lo mejor para Belice. Son ya las 7:53, las 7:53. Este espacio también se lo damos a lo que es el Ministerio de Infrastructure, Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing, en el 95.5.
As promised, the bridge linking the twin towns of San Ignacio and Santa Elena to 6 vibrant communities in Cayo Northeast is nearing completion. And as promised, the MIDH has done it using the refurbished Haulover Bridge, which once stood over the Haulover Creek and now graces the McCall River. We believe in providing meaningful links and infrastructure which immediately benefits communities, and we believe in value for every dollar spent. This bridge is an investment which will keep on giving for many years to come.
Personally, that bridge got me excited because it comes with a lot of benefits. You know, the first and foremost is that it reduces transportation time, you know, by 15 to 20 minutes. Depends by, you know, we don't want nobody to rush by the bridge, but it definitely, some people are in a 5 or a little bit more minutes, they're going to reach Santa Elena. So if you, let's say, if you have an emergency, you know, per se, you are rush somebody that Lomalos, that bridge just perfect.
I think that is a great privilege for us that the government is giving us. I believe that it benefits to many of us here in the community. First of all, to our teachers that they travel to come all the way, maybe from Cayo, Santa Elena. It's a more closer way for them to transport to school.
This is a blessing for the whole, well, not just for Santa Familia, but for whole Cayo district. This is going to help us a lot. It's going to bring more people. It's going to be more accessible for people to get to Santa Familia. People that, a lot of people don't know where Santa Familia is located. So I've been talking to a lot of people, they know where. They just go see it on the map, but they don't know exactly. It's going to be very convenient for us.
Infrastructure Development and Housing hereby advises the public of the commencement of works for temporary bridge crossings at 2 locations in Belize City. The first temporary bridge crossing is being constructed near the Belcan Bridge, extending between the Belize Water Services Limited (BWSL) parking lot on the south side and the vacant lot adjacent to the Save You store on the north side. Construction of a second temporary bridge crossing near the Swing Bridge between the Bottom Dollar parking area and Regent Street West is scheduled to commence during the week of May 18, 2026. Works at both locations generally include driving of foundation piles, placement of bridge girders, construction of reinforced concrete deck structures, associated marine and support works. To facilitate construction activities, barges and other marine equipment may be positioned within the Haulover Creek and may remain in place until work is completed. The temporary bridge structures are being constructed to maintain public access and traffic circulation during the planned reconstruction of the Swing Bridge and Belcan Bridge later this year. MIDH advises all mariners and users of the Haulover Creek that active construction zones will be in effect at both locations. As such, all marine vessels are hereby advised that a no-wake zone will be enforced for approximately 200 feet on either side of each construction area. Operators of marine vessels and all users of the Haulover Creek are asked to exercise caution when navigating through work zones, observe all posted signage and safety instructions, reduce speed and comply with no-wake restrictions, remain attentive to construction personnel and equipment, extend courtesy and cooperation with workers on site. The Ministry thanks the public and the maritime community for their patience, understanding, and cooperation as we work to modernize and improve the nation's infrastructure. For further information on the project, please contact the Project Execution Unit at 614-3195.
All those who are traveling to Belize City, right? Los que están yendo a lo que es la ciudad de Belice, siempre los recordamos a ellos también que hay lo que es construcción, a lot of construction going on, a lot of things are happening. All right, and we just want to remind the people, all right? Y si quieren sakpa, for you sakpa lovers, for those of you who love sakpa, right? And they tell you one time, no go say I never hear it from me. O no go da mi Sharon Esquiliano, right here Panicana, and look at what is San Antonio Road and Sylvester Street. All right, you want to say one Lee shop right at the corner. Can't miss it. And get on a sakpa. Oh, no, what that sakpa? ¿Cuántos de ustedes saben qué es sakpa? Man, I wonder if the young people they know what that sakpa. I wonder if the young people know what that sakpa. ¿Ustedes saben qué es sakpa? Miss Maria, ¿usted sabe qué es sakpa? Yeah, Miss Maria, I know what the sakpa is. Yeah, I know what the sakpa because. But do the young people know what the sakpa? You know, because it's very strange because the young people don't know, and they don't eat a lot of fruits. Los young people don't like fruits. You bring sakpa, they don't eat it. They don't eat it. You bring krabu, they don't eat it. They don't eat these things. You know, they want wings. They want fingers. They want how do you think in Indiana? Pop-ups. They want pop-ups. They want jalapeno pepper with fry with thing and so on. That's what the young people like. Burgers, okay? They like burgers. They like with no vegetables. Burgers with no vegetables. They like. But they don't know what that's sakpa. No saben qué es sakpa. Pero quiero decir que hay sakpa in Orange Walk. And here it is. Can you imagine $3 and $4 one bottle of sakpa? $3 and $4 sakpa at Micharon? Ay. Si no consiguen su sakpa es porque no quieren, all right? If you don't get your sakpa, that because I am telling you something really wrong. Son las 8 de la mañana. It's 8 o'clock here on Power FM 95.5. And we got to say thank you once again for being with us. It's a beautiful morning. It's a great morning. And I want to see, and I want to tell you this, that God is good, all right? God is good. We keep on thanking Him for all the good things that He does for us here at Power FM. And how we continue to do what we do best is to keep on informing you. Y sí les voy a decir que, again, we no queremos quitar los Gil Guns de lo que es dos ministros del gabinete del señor John Briceño están en leave. Ahorita they are on leave from their ministries. The Honorable Oscar Mira from Belmopan, and the Honorable Florencio Marin Jr. from Corozal Southeast. All right, they are still representing their areas, but they will not be attending cabinet meetings, and they can go to the National Assembly. I think they can go to the National Assembly. I think so, but not in cabinet. All right. But I just want to say that, you know, cuando el medio de comunicaciones, when the media is talking that Oscar Mira dengue 1.1 million, 3 million, 5 million, 2.2 million for J&G, 3 million for Colocan, and when they are talking about these things, the better se suena como que si esta gente están, and honestly, it's the way how they do it that it gives you the impression as if they are stealing all of these monies. Ellos dan una impresión como que se están robando este dinero. Y la verdad que no. These are goods and services that are sold to the government of Belize. Si hicieron, lo hicieron mal. Si lo hicieron y lo hicieron mal, eso sí. All right. Victor Castaneda, good morning, Victor. If the government of the day, when the news media, when Channel 7, especially Channel 7, when Jules and Channel 5 are pressuring, and they are doing their thing, it gives the impression to the people that these ministers are stealing monies from the government. Y no, la verdad que no, yo les voy a decir que no, porque si lo estuvieran haciendo, yo iba a estar más encabronado que los UDPs. If these people were stealing these amounts of money, I would have been more upset than the UDPs. But I will tell you this, these are goods and services that have been supplied to the government of Belize. Y sí, tal vez voy a decir, and I want to see this, man. Watch out, you have, one time, one time, I want to say that, we always are shining lights outside of our homes, but inside of our homes we are darkness. Nosotros somos luces que brillan afuera de la casa, pero en nuestras casas nosotros somos obscuridad. Why I see this? I see this because sometimes we get opportunities that we handle certain things, and the first thing that we try to look at is other people, como el PUP. El PUP consigue oportunidades para dar trabajo, to give jobs, and the PUP, they give UDP jobs. No, it's true. John, Prime Minister, they give UDP jobs. They have opportunities, and the UDPs are handling these opportunities. All of a sudden, todos que eran UDP ya son PUPs. All those who were once UDPs are now PUPs. All right, and even and I will always say this. These people will never change. You can help them and help them and help them, and they will never change. And if you do only one thing that they come and ask you, and you tell them no, everything flip. But I want to say this again too, that PUPs are upset because of it, and some leaders are also upset that, man, why when we have people that are well prepared, well educated, well prepared PUPs are not getting the jobs, they are giving it to UDPs. We have good people who are electricians, carpenters, plumbers, mason men, welders, and still the UDPs are getting the jobs. We always see these things, and we listen to it in construction, in this, in that, and people question it, businesses. Prime Minister John Briceño is not looking like that. El primer ministro John Briceño no es así. El primer ministro John Briceño es por lo que tú puedes dar a este país, por lo que tú puedes crecer a este país, por lo que tú puedes dar mejor a este país. That's Prime Minister's mentality, And sometimes I challenge it, I question it, and I have said, you know what, make us see what will happen. And there are some people who get upset, and how they know. Do you have your education? Are you prepared with this? This by a master's degree in this, a master's degree in that, can you challenge that? We always, when they bring these things up, I always say, man, the guy is prepared. He has a doctorate. Has a doctorate, has experience. He was this. Can you challenge that? Y lo digo y a veces me muero yo mismo porque digo, there are, we can do it. There are PUPs that we can do it. Why do you think all of these things are leaking out from the government's treasury building? ¿Por qué tú crees que todo lo que está pasando ahorita se está haciendo leak out a Jules Vázquez? Porque hay UDPs. Hay UDPs ahí adentro. They are flooded with UDPs. And these UDPs are doing any thing happened to this. Abajo de Dean Barrow no lo hacían. I think Dean Barrow must have done close up the Treasury Department the first day. Any leak come out. And he must have clean the whole Treasury Department. From Corozal all the way down to PG. Clean out every Treasury Department. Move out everybody and put in new people that he can trust. That's what Dean Barrow would have done, Prime Minister John Briceño, no. Prime Minister John Briceño, no, he will not do that. He will leave those people there. Él va a dejar esa gente ahí. Él va a estar trabajando con esa gente because you know what? His way of governance is different than any other prime minister that has led this country. And he is finding a way how to fix it, that when he leaves office and a new prime minister goes there are policies, there are things that are in place and how the government can work even better. Eso es la realidad. Everybody have to eat. It's not about politics. Everybody need a job. No, I'm just saying, Victor. You say, Victor, I'm just saying. And that is Prime Minister's John Briceño's mentality. But those who support the party do not think that way. Those who support the party believe that it's our people that should be there. It is us that should be there. And it's the reality. But again, I want to say this, that when party leader of the People's United Party, Johnny Briceño, became the prime minister of this country, he is not prime minister of the PUPs. He is the prime minister of all Belizeans. And that's the way how he is running this country. Okay, so where are you saying, Sonny, you are covering off on Roberto, covering what? Roberto, I want to say this. The picture that is painted, it looks like if these people are supplying the error that they did, the sin that they committed, Roberto Gilhari, the sin that the ministry is doing. And I will tell you this, there are many policies that needs to be fixed. There are many laws to be fixed. PUP and UDP are just as corrupted. Roberto, let me tell you this too. The more laws that they implement, the more corrupted this country gets. It's not a PUP. It's not a UDP thing. It's a country thing. Not PUP and UDP. It's the country. The country is corrupted. You drive your pickup. You not got on your seatbelt. And when you lie, you have to put on seatbelt. We Belizeans are not used to seatbelts. Sometimes we are jump and we going. And when we go, we forget we seatbelt. You go to one checkpoint. And sometimes they try clip and clip and clip and clip. But you can't clip because you jumpy, you the clip. That's a fine. You did drive and you forget you slip you never you didn't even notice that your insurance done the up. It's a crime. That's an offense. Because they lock you up. They can jail you. They carry you to court. They will charge you. They will charge you up to $500. You could get up to 1 year in jail, and they can suspend your driver's license for 1 year if you don't have insurance. Why? Why so much? Why so much? We ask this. So if a traffic stop you or a policeman stop you, if you could get in that 300, you better get in. Or that 300, that 200, you get in. What you want to do? You gonna pay 5? You gonna pay 5, Roberto? Be honest, you gonna pay 5? No. If I could get in 3, I want to get in 3. Hold on, man. Hold on. And they got 1 or 2 where might want to be the play like if they have everything in a life and no one take the money and then they want to charge you for bribing a police officer on top or bribing a transport officer. No, sometimes you they drive you drop in a one hole and then broke up road where we have. The country where we need one lot of thing. Sinkhole they open anyway now. Look what happened that the Hummingbird Highway, that big sinkhole we open. Is it the PUP fault? Blame the PUP. You blame Julius Espat and MIDH. No, that's a nature. You know it happening when flood come and wipe out one bridge, wipe out one piece of road on the who you blame the PUP? The bad road, the road don't make good. No, it's the nature. You can't stop that thing. But what I'm saying is that the way how they did it, Roberto, the policies were wrong. Because they say that anything over $10,000, you have to go to one contractor general. Everything over $10,000, you have to go to one contractor general. Everything over $10,000 is the Ministry of Finance that will pay for it, not the ministry that is purchasing. But don't go away, Roberto, because when I come back, I want to tell you this. I have good things to share with you. Let us do the weather report because if at least your rain making not too hot, because I want to share this with you. I want to share this with you. But first, let us go to the weather report. Vamos a hacer el weather report because I'm telling you, things will be changing. Las cosas van a cambiar. And they'll be changing for the betterment of this country of Belize. Con esto vamos a hacer el pronóstico del tiempo gracias a nuestros patrocinadores Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Old Master Rums.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum create the form, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold around. When the people having fun, Old Master hold around. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. At this time, we join the National Med Service of Belize for this morning's with a forecast for today. For today, Monday, the 6th day in the month of July of 2026. We join forecaster on duty, Ms. Catherine Cumberbatch at the National Med Service of Belize. Good morning to you, Miss Catherine. Buenos días.
Good morning, Belize. A moderate, moist, and somewhat unstable airflow prevails. The 24-hour forecast for Belize and her coastal waters calls for sunny skies today with cloudy intervals, and high temperatures today are expected to reach 88 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 94 inland, and 82 over the mountains. Tonight, the skies will be cloudy at times, with low temperatures of 82 along coastal areas to 74 inland and 68 in the higher elevation. Shower activity will be isolated. Then expect a few showers and possible isolated thunderstorms to develop mainly along coastal areas during the afternoon and evening hours. The wind will blow from the east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots, and the sea state will be choppy. A low tide will occur at 8:26 this morning, a high at 2:10 in the afternoon, a low at 2:42 p.m., and a high at 2:50 a.m. The sun rose at 5:23 this morning and will set at 31 minutes past 6. The moon set at 10:56 a.m. and rise at 11:08 tonight. The outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night is for cloudy skies at times, and shower activity will be isolated at first, then gradually increasing. In the sargassum forecast, there is a high chance that significant amounts of sargassum could impact northern and central areas of the country during the next few days, resulting in major impacts from those areas. And in the tropical weather outlook, no tropical cyclone formation is expected near or over Belize and her coastal waters during the next 48 hours. And with that, we conclude your morning forecast that was prepared here at the National Meteorological Service.
Thank you so much, dear Miss Catherine Cumberbatch at the National Met Service of Belize for this morning's weather report, as a moderate, moist, and somewhat unstable air flows prevails in the country of Belize. Tropical cyclone formation is not expected over our region during the next 48 hours, reminding you that we are in the hurricane season. Thank you once again also to the National Med Service of Belize, and thank you to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the old master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand it ground. Some gold rum create the form, old master climb the home. When parties start to bump, old master hold around. When the people having fun, old master hold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand it ground. Some gold rum create the form, old master climb the home. When parties start to bump, old master gold around. When the people having fun, old master gold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Cuando son ya las 8:22 it's 8:22 in studios. It's 8:22 in the country of Belize. Good morning to you once again. Buenos días. Ahí una vez más ahí para el gran amigo ahí que los escucha. Thank you once again, Mr. Robert Gilharry. And again, it's not about the PUP. It's not about the UDP. That the damn country. I'm telling you, people people don't want to work no more. I can remember, and I know I'm young boy, I'm not too young. Okay, I don't pass the half a century mark. So I remember I remember in the 80s. Me puedo recordarme en los 80s when we were going to when I started high school, leaving primary school, going into high school, early 80s. Okay, we used to beg for shilling. We used to beg for shilling. You know, dad, dame un shilling. Mom, dame un shilling. Tia, dame un shilling. We used to ask for shilling because with a shilling you could buy three big panades for 5 cents, and you could get one cup of ice for 10 cents. And when you finish, eat then three big panades and that ice, boy, you gonna clear. You gonna clear. Then I mean Dixie that made the cups. Dixie. That's why we call those cups Dixie cups. Those plastic cups. I know maybe the young age don't know this, but if I would want one of those disposable, I would ask my wife, please then got Dixie cups, and she knows what I'm talking about. So now if I would tell Dana, we put a Dixie cup then there. That what is that? Then plastic one, then disposable cups. Oh, disposable. Yes, we have disposable cups. They don't know what is Dixie cups. But why we call it Dixie? Because Dixie was the brand. Was the brand of the cups back then. All right? That was the brand. Dixie. I know, no sé cuántos se van a recordar de Dixie. But Dixie was the brand of the cups. So I see this because this is very, very important for us this morning. And Miss Olga, good morning. Thank you, Miss Olga, for being with us. Roberto Gilhari. At that time, we used to beg for a shilling. Give me a shilling, man. Okay, to your friends and those people, we used to ask for a shilling. We used to ask with ma and with pa for a shilling. We used to ask our aunts and uncles for a shilling. When you go to your friends or you see somebody, you're there on the street, we ask for a quarter. We don't ask for shilling all day, we ask for a quarter. You got a quarter, man? We got a quarter. Make a quarter, man. I want to go to a movie, give me a quarter. Then time for go to theater, 75 cents, you got 50 cents, you need one quarter. So you go and you hustle one quarter for make you go to Martini, that mean 50 cents. You go to Martini, you want to go to Martini, you try to get a quarter and hustle one quarter. You beg for one shilling and you go hustle one quarter. That was back then. Then from the people a dollar. From a shilling, it gone up to $1. Then watch give me a dollar, man. Give me a dollar. Give me a dollar. Give me a dollar. Then the dollar, from shilling, they started begging for $1. From $1, they want one S. They want one blood. They want S, they want blood. That's $5, you know. They start begging for $5. Yeah. Beka blood, man. Beka get one S. Dame $5. Mami tiene un 5. Dad tiene un 5. Tia tiene un 5. Tia, dame $5. Dame un 5. Then from there we start to beg for 120. Beka ali 20, man. Kage ali 20. Beka ali 20, no? Check ang ali 20, man. No, people are begging for $20. Yeah, that's what we. No, it has changed. They want one hog head. Kage ali hog head, man. You know ali hog head, bre? Acha, kage ali one hog head. Quieren $50. They are begging for $50, you know. It's $50 they are begging. Just imagine when they start with shilling, $1, $5, $20, and all that 50. They are begging for 50. I remember raffles that was shilling 50 cents. Then raffles they gone up to dollar, $2, then $5, $10. Don't they got raffles with a $50 and $100? Raffle, raffle, and they raffle up to $100 for a raffle, $50 for a raffle ticket. People, everything has changed. And I say this, that the only sin to me is the policies that government has, is the rules and laws that the government has. That's why Reddy Quayo always call on Power FM, and they wait for the government of Belize to take out their immigration cards so that Mexicans can get these cards and come to Belize. That's what we are waiting for, so that Mexicans can bring in pesos to this country, and then they can buy their rice and beans, buy them soft drinks, buy the real coke in Belize, because we cook better than the Mexican coke. We got real coke in Belize, and all of these things, and I'm serious about it. But what I'm saying is that at the National Party Council in Dangriga, Miss Universe, Miss Isabella Zabani, came up with a very powerful speech. I was trying to find it, to be honest with you. I never hear it, but I just read it. What Miss Bella Zabani was requesting from the party, that a change be done in the policies, and the cap of $10,000 be raised. So ministries don't have to do what they do, because again, I spoke about this to Roberto. Roberto, what is so sad? What is so sad about government, that there are government offices that do not like to supply, there are government offices that do not, there are businesses that do not like to supply government offices because of the policies that they have, and they take too long. To pay. Why? Because some of these things need to go to a contractor general, which is a fact. Some of these things need to go to a contractor general. Some of these things need to fix. And the reality is that businesses don't like to deal with government because of the policies. They take too long to collect. And I can tell you that the practices that they found out in the Ministry of Defense and National Security, National Defense and Border Security, what they found there, I can tell you that it's a practice that has been happening in the government for quite some time, because the office cannot pay more than $10,000. So what they would do, they would split, and that's how they will be paying. I am saying this because it's a fact. But they know they pay because they give away the money, Then they pay because it's the only way that they can get the services that the government needs. So I believe what Bella Zabane, Miss Universe Belize, requested from the party council, that this government, this People's United Party government, really open the threshold, go up higher, go to 125,000, from 10 to 25,000, or 150,000. Start with 25, try 125 to see how the 25 will work. Okay, no more 10,000. Let the threshold go to 25,000, and let this country run No stifle this because you can't give me matter of fact you can't give your picnic $1 for go to school. They used to give me $1 when I made to go to the high school. $1. $1. With $1 I could have buy my panades and my juice. Today dear you can't. With $1 you can't. Every child that watch from primary school and they getting $10. $10 you're giving a child in primary school. $10. You got 3-4 picnic, you are left 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. This is for him, for Junior, for she, and for $10. $10 a piece. When they're going to high school, you know what you're doing? By month. By 15th. Hold like by a guy 200 right here. Make sure you take out Sani 200. Make sure you take out Dana 200 because then they go to high school. What, 100 a week? 20 a day? Yes, you have to separate for them money as you collect your salary. Just like how you take out for light bill, water bill, phone bill. Take out them money there because they have to pay a boss. They have to buy food. If they need anything for school like crayons, pencils, pens, and they have to buy this, buy that. They have to make sure when they manage that 200, they can't come back and tell me, Dada, no! You manage your 200, not gonna tell me about nothing. If you know that you save your money and try buy what you need. What I'm saying is that I believe that the government should raise up the threshold. Thank you, Miss Universe Belize. Thank you for opening the eyes of those people who, if they continue to break the policy, the first thing that it looks like, if it's a hustling that is happening, sometimes we need, watch out, not everything, not everybody they look for. But if it is families that got it, let me say this once. I experienced this. Pastor Lino, I will share this. I will share this with the people of Belize. I will share this. Voy a decir esto. Every year we have teams from the United States come to Belize. Every year we have teams that come up, and they are so wonderful. Teams, church. We're talking about church teams. Okay, we are Baptist. We go to the Orange Rock Baptist Church. I'm a Catholic by birth. I love my Catholic church. I go to a Catholic church and I go to a Baptist church. But I love Baptist. I tell you the truth, I love Baptist. I love Pastor Lino. I love the congregation. I love the Baptist congregation. So I go more to Baptist church and I go to Catholic church. And I just want to say this that sometimes every year when these teams come, before they leave, we do a final day of evangelism. And in evangelism, the team, what they do, they would purchase sacks of flour, sacks of rice, sacks of beans, sacks of sugar, rice, beans, flour, sugar, which is the main staple stuff. If there is enough money, then they buy these boxes of different candies, can that, and they do some pretty bags. They do some pretty hampers, some pantry bags, grocery bags. They do some nice ones. And you know who pack it up? We, the church members of the Orange Rock Baptist Church, we pack it up. And you know what? We are poor people. We are poor people at the church. Matter of fact, I think the Baptist Church is one of the poorest church in the entire Orange Rock tongue. but it's one of the most blessed church in the entire Range Acton. But when it comes to 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 finances, I think we're one of the poorest church, and sometimes we don't see this, but you pack up the bags, llenamos las bolsas, arroz, frijol, azúcar, tal vez un saco de cebolla, un saco de papas, noodles, laterías, leche, esto, el otro, pero por bonitas bolsas hacemos. ¿Y qué hace el grupo? Se divide en 4 porciones, 4 groups. Un grupo se va en este lado, un grupo en este lado, un grupo en este lado, un grupo en este lado, y se llenan las camionetas con estas bolsas y vamos con los grupos. Vamos en casa de esa calle, hablando con la gente, de Dios, que Dios es bueno, que Dios, oh, God is good, and God bless us, and God this, and God that. We read one Bible verse, we pray for them, we give them one bag of stuff, bag of food, and we pray for those people. And then we go to the next house, and we go to the next house, and we go to the next house, until the last bag is given away. Until the last bag is given away. And then we go back to the church, and then we share amongst us what blessings we did, how the people felt, how people received us, how people, some of them, like, they really may a blessing to them too. For back then, again, one bag of groceries and the prayers, they got troubles. And some of them go to church, some of them never even reach the door. But that's how it is, and then when it is time for us to go home. Remember we leave our kids at home because we are working at the church. And when we go back home now, the kids are hungry. They want to eat. We open the cupboard. We don't have no flour. We don't have no rice. We don't have no beans. We don't have no onions or potatoes. We don't have no noodles. We don't even have money for buy. And just imagine, we just gave out over 200 bags. We just gave out over 200 bags of groceries. We just give out everything in the name of evangelism. And then we share out our brothers and sisters at the church. Wow, I never will forget the tears that I saw. And they say, you know what, I don't even want to go back to church because everybody get and they don't give us, and we don't have nothing, and that we the packet, that we the weigh every bag of flour. We de put the flour, estamos poniendo la harina, el arroz, todo en bolsas y lo regalamos y nosotros no conseguimos nada. So the following Sunday I stood up and I said it in church. I said, Pastor, you could please call me after church and school me good, but I want to say this front to everybody. The next time any group comes, and those brothers and sisters that come and work from our church, which we are poor, you make sure that we pack up bags and we get our bags first. You have to bless this church. You have to bless your congregation. You have to show our church members that this team was a blessing to us. Because their blessings is like a gentle rain, it falls upon the just and the unjust. So let it fall. So, Pastor, man, I remember una santa regañada que me pegaron. I was reprimanded. To talk to him. I can talk to him after church, but I said, Pastor, just my heart. Solo mi corazón. And he said, but Brother Sani, you're right. You're right, brother. You're right because true, we go home and we don't have nothing, and at least make we save something for our members, those who are working, make them care what they are care home, and is it stealing? Is it being unjust? Is it being unfair? No, I just think the policies that we had was wrong, and we have to change it. This People's United Party government needs to give their supporters as well, their supporters, some business. And if the mirrors are getting everything, I don't know what they're doing. I can't see. I can't see if J&G is getting it, if Kukulkan is getting it, if anybody is getting it, who is the owners of these companies? What are they doing with what are they doing with the monies? I say again, we all get blessings, and sometimes we try help people. You know, people come knocking at our doors every time, and we keep helping people, we keep blessing people. But this is real. This is real. And again, we need to continue to make sure that our people, Belize is for Belizeans. Man, make we get what we should. I say this because it's real. Yo lo digo porque es verdad. Cuando el UDP están en gobierno, they make sure that their supporters, and sometimes they got some of them with Bex because some of them don't get neither. All right, because faces are changing. Faces are changing in the different stuff. All right, those people who I who I was always expecting to get assistance from, they are no longer there. The minister and tell me, no, Sonny, call him. Call this person in the office, no? Call Miss Diaz, the finance office, and check with her. Now I call my phone and, hello, Miss Diaz. This is the Sonny Biza. Who the hell is Sonny Biza? Today, who the hell is Sonny Biza? This is a young person just come out from university, high with a master's degree in finance, and they get their job at the government office. I don't know if they're the PUP or UDP or what kind of P, but they are they are Fs. They are not Ps. They are Fs. They are FOs. Who the hell is Sani Baiza? This is not the way this works. You have to check somewhere else. Plops. But no, if then time that may like, that may Miss Avila, and Miss Avila, this is like, hey, Sonny, how are you? Yes, Sonny, sure. Sure, Sonny, I want to make sure it happen. Things change. Things are changing. People are not knowing people. So things are changing. And I'm telling you this. That's not because they don't want to help you, That because people don't know people, and some people are trying to implement policies, and then from there we don't like them. We don't like the immigration. We don't like the police. We don't like the customs. We don't like because then that the job they don't want to be flexible, But first we could have called one police officer. We could have called. Man, estoy aquí. No te preocupes. Right now one call. No, today no. Today you go to the police station. You see lone young faces. You can't. You have to be the minister. You have to be this, and sometimes you can't get them. I just say things are changing. Things are changing, and they're changing. I don't know, to the best, to the better, or to the worse. I don't know, but it's all up to you to decide that. How is it good for you? Is it bad for you? Solo tú lo puedes decir. All right. Imagine that when they only pay you $5 an hour. Yeah, I'm telling you. But you see again. You see again, Victor. You see again. This is how it works, Victor. This is how it works. And again, like I say again, we We live in a country that needs a lot of improvement. We need a country that we still are binded by laws, by colonial laws. And the more, as how Rennie Cuello says, so sometimes I listen to Rennie, the more laws you implement, the more corrupted it gets. Look at America. Look at America with some stupid laws that they brought in the immigration system. Look at that poor lady yesterday on the news. Poor lady, they walk with the data. Then ICE just the pass and by mistake then seen just the way how they were dressed. And ICE tapped them. And ICE and they asked for papeles, papers, documents, no documents. They are illegal in the States. But then chance they tell them, man, me not commit nothing that this country. I don't know, I don't broke the land or nothing. I just going and then they're separating them, pulling her off of her daughter. Just imagine how that felt yesterday on the screen. Messed up the day. But it is real. It happened. Because it's policy. Now the one new law. It's a stupid law. It's a new law. And they said that it will be for those who are felons. But they apply across the board. Because in the PNA, these people collect on how many they arrest. They don't got one monthly salary. They go by how much they arrest and they're just doing it. Man, they really bad. But again, it's just the government. It's just how it works. It's just how it works. It's just how it is. And that's what I'm saying. Policies need for change. Serious policies need for change. And you know who got the fault? We, the Belizean people. We, the Belizean people, have the fault. I want to tell you this because just last year we had the constitution reform. We had a constitution reform committee. And this constitution reform committee went to Corozal, came to Orinjoak, was in Belize City, in Belmopan, in Cayo and San Ignacio, in Benque. They were in Dangriga. They were in Independence. They were in PG. They were in Toledo. They were in different areas. They were different areas. And they got together, and different villages came out, and this and that, and they call it constitutional reform. You give your ideas how they can fix the laws of the country, and you know what? Nobody no come out. People no come out. People are not interested. The only thing, because they say, and snacks will be, how do you go? We will be at the Muffles Auditorium. It will start at 7 o'clock and it will be done by 9, from 7 to 9, and snacks will be provided. What? Sandwich and juice, meat pies and coke. Gotta go because they give sandwich and soft drink. They give meat pies. So we're going. That's the reason we go. We go there, then they talk, and we sleep. We sleep because interest we man tan tardando para dar el sandwich. They're taking too long to give the sandwich, and that are the real thing. That are the facts. Until then, Belize. Until then, we hope to say one difference. But I want to tell you something. A lot of policies need for change. I believe that we, the people, I want to say that I wish to see the University of Belize. I wish to see the University of Belize, Galen University. I would like to see the tertiary levels. CCC 6 Farm in Corozal. The Adventist School 6 Farm, Muffles Junior College, Escuela Secundaria Técnica Junior College, CCC Junior College, the Adventist Junior College, St. John's Junior College, I think St. John's just turned into a university as well. University of St. John's. I think so. I'm not sure. I don't know if they got one university at St. John's. But I understand that they are taking up that level, or to give a master's degree or something. I am not sure, but these junior colleges, these universities, we need to have our young people more involved. All right, the education system needs to be more involved when they call them thing, yeah, because then they got some of them think that maybe the old folks are not interested. Okay, with the old folks are not interested in policy changings, and the young folks, yes, the old folks are all interested in traditional, in sugar cane, in what they know, and that is slowly changing too, because the soon we know I got no cane farmers. Soon be all BSI will be in charge of everything. Soon it come. I'm telling you, this is coming. It's coming. It's coming very soon. The majority of the sugarcane one belongs to BSIs, because then that's how you work. And and we are say what will happen. But I am telling you, and I am saying this because I want our Belizean people to realize that when they are calling out on these things, sometimes you say political persons always in these things, they don't want street thing, and the same people go every time. Why? Because then they give sandwich, and then they give coke, then they give meat pies, then they give croissants, no, and juice. We are see these things, and then we are say, what a croissant? Wow, es pan dulce, man, es pan dulce con eso, solo porque le pusieron croissant ahora. Okay, ahora ese, ¿cómo se llama la cosa ahora? I forget what they call the thing. And the other day they come and tell me, um, I forget what they call the thing. I forget what they call it. But I am seeing this because I want to realize that we need our students more involved in policy makings and what they believe. We want to see we young students more in this, So, Mr. Adrian, watch I want you only over the Power FM. 2 hours if you want for the week. Come with your students, or no rally, or no bring up a new idea, do a forum. We could do it live on the radio. You want to do it at the muffled, we could do it the muffles. We could do it on your ground. Watch out. Bring one revolution. Bring something new. Bring some policies. Bring some arguments. Bring this. Bring that. How to change. How to make Belize a better place. What is supposed to happen, and make it work. What I always say this, we are only 400,000 people in this country, Roberto. 400,000 people in this country, Victor Castaneda, Miss Olga Rancheran. 400,000 people. Gilgons, that's all Belize have. And if we have four persons per family, we'll talk about 100,000 homes in this country. 100,000 homes. I think about 50,000. There are about 50,000 homes throughout this country. We need about 50 more or less thousand homes. Man, every Belizean should own one piece of land. Every Belizean should have a home. Every Belizean should get free education and the highest level education for free. Every Belizean supposed to get third care health services for free. Look how Cuba is doing it. Look how Cuba and we are more well off than Cuba because we have our borders open with America and the world. Just imagine. But because again the system and the policy that a few have everything and the majority have nothing is what is killing us. That's what is killing us. And that needs to change. That needs to change. I'm serious about it, I'm serious about it. I'm serious. But watch out. We have to fight for what we want. Not because you're the PUP, you accept everything. The policies, the way how they did was wrong. It needs for fix. Yes, and even me think about raising the threshold. From the time people they beg for shilling, the 10,000. Then time the 10,000 I mean a lot of money. 10,000 when you the beg 1 shilling, 10,000 I must say about $50,000. Today 10,000 is not nothing. 10,000 is nothing. You can't do nothing with 10,000. Back then maybe you could have built one house with $15,000. Right now you can't. You can't build one house with $10,000. You can't. The smallest little thing, one plywood 10 by 10, maybe only 10, 12,000. It's how things are. Things are changing. Prices are changing. Things are different. But until when? Until when, Victor? Until when things want change? Until when things want different? Until when things will happen? Where are our revolutionists? Where are they? ¿A dónde están los estudiantes? ¿A dónde están los que deben que pelear? Los que deben que ver el futuro de nosotros y nuestros hijos. Our people fight for land. And we get the lands. Our people fight for different, and we are getting what our people, our past, our grandfathers and our fathers fight for. They wanted independence. We got independence. No, we want to see things change in our country for the better. We sell with land front of the sea. No, those who are buying those lands in front of the sea, no, they make you go walk that the sea, and there's a law. The law says front of every river, every lagoon, every sea, 60 foot. People could walk wrong and wrong. When we sell with land, we don't make, and those foreigners buy it, you can't even go side of the water. You can't go because they have it all locked off. But it's real. It's real. And then we cry. We bawl. With this, with that. Then they start getting rich and we stay poor. Because then tourism come in and they make the money. We don't make nothing. What we are doing, we're going to work for them. We turn modern slaves. They get $5 an hour. Modern slaves. That's who we are. Things need for change. And I call upon the universities. I call upon the junior colleges. I call upon the young, smart people of this country to start working to make a change. We need to make a change. Tenemos que cambiar estas cosas de veras. Lo tenemos que hacer. The business people need to come together. The Chamber of Commerce. I have asked several businessmen about the Chamber of Commerce. They tell me that is not working. The Chamber of Commerce no work. I don't know. Chamber of Commerce. I don't know. They say no work. I don't know why they say no work. I am not a member of it, and I don't know. But it's serious. It's a serious issue. Time and time again, I will say it. Give our universities, give our tertiary level institutions, give the students an opportunity. What are the finance? They study finance, they study economics, they study science and technology, they study computer science, they study everything that this country needs to live up and to go up. Let us put it in good use, man. Let us put it in good use. And they ask you this, make we put it in good use. Mr. Liva, I open for you anytime. You know that I always want think about the best for muffles and everybody, and I'm serious about it, I really what I want to say one change. I really what I want to say one opportunity. I really what I want to see happen. I really what I want to see happen for this country. Yo quisiera ver un cambio, pero son ya las 9:02 y yo quisiera ver que yo me vaya de aquí, ¿verdad? Así es que aquí es donde su servidor Sunny Baeza se despide. Les doy las gracias por estar conmigo. Les voy a decir que mañana, misma hora, mismo lugar, con todos sus programas número 1 Despierta Belice. Hoy en la noche el fútbol ya termina, el último partido como a las 6 ya terminó. So tenemos música romántica, no fútbol, all right? Mientras que no haya partido, hay música romántica. Gracias por la fiel sintonía, gracias por estar con nosotros en Power FM.
Take me back to my old Belize, oh Belize, oh Belize. Take me back to my old home Belize. There is not a place to find. Warm home, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place to find. Sweet home, Belize, there is not a place to find.